You've heard the warning before, scammers trying to use your trust in legitimate businesses to steal your money. But some schemes are getting so sophisticated, even the savviest consumers can get caught off guard. Rebecca Taylor sat down with a man in Tucson, Arizona, who lost $25,000 to criminals pretending to be a reputable company.
They are extremely sophisticated. The psychological part of it, they've got that down pat. Basically, they try and keep you busy so you don't think about what you're doing.
The 76-year-old says he's filled with guilt and embarrassment and asked us not to identify him. The email he received appears to be from iMyPhone, a global tech company with 3 million users. But it's actually an imposter email pretending to be the tech firm. The email claims nearly $200 was deducted from his account, and if the withdrawal was done in error, to call the number provided within 24 hours.
Once I called the, quote, helpline number, I was put in touch with a person by the name of Miguel.
He says Miguel had him fill out forms, and to help expedite the refund, he allowed Miguel to install software on his computer so they can act in remotely.
Yes, right. Basically, take control of your computer.
At first, it didn't raise any red flags because he says it's a common practice in the sales and tech industry that he retired from. But once the scammers had remote access to his private computer, they transferred money from his savings to his checking to make it look like he received a credit.
They said, "Oh, we've made a mistake. We have sent you $19,000. We need to get that back." And obviously, I say, you look at it and say, "Yeah, it's there."
Convinced he had a credit of nearly $20,000, he then willingly sent the scammers money. He's not alone. According to the FBI, tech support fraud is the #1 crime impacting people over 60.
Those scams are very common. $178 million just for the elderly loss in 2023. That's not even counting the people 59 and under.
We asked if this particular phishing scam is on the FBI's radar. We're told consumer complaints are confidential, so the FBI won't comment on any specific organization. We also reached out to iMyPhone corporate offices for answers, but so far no one has gotten back to us. On its website, it states customers are only contacted through the official customer service email ending with @imyphone.com.
If it's from like a Gmail account or something like that and not from the company, be very wary. That's one of the things I didn't do, and I should have.
As soon as he caught on to the scam, he reported it to his bank, local law enforcement, and the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. As a result, he was able to recover a $15,000 wire transfer. In Tucson, Arizona, I'm Rebecca Taylor.
I'm so glad he got some of that money back. And even though he was embarrassed and he wanted to stay anonymous, the fact that he shared that story is so helpful now to so many people.
I get antivirus emails as if it's my antivirus people, as if I've purchased something, and if I didn't purchase this, to call them within 24 hours. And it happens almost every other day. Are you guys getting those things?
I get them from various other
I just ignore
things.
them now.
It's hard to trust anything anymore because if you call into the phone numbers, oftentimes those things can be rerouted and intercepted. If you receive a call from a number, have they spoofed that and now you're getting a call from the scammer? If these guys would just put themselves to work doing something honest, we would solve the world's problems, wouldn't we?
They're very, very smart. What scared me was that he was in kind of the business, and even he got scammed.
Yeah.
And I think no is going to be my answer to everything.
Well, it's infuriating because they're preying on the elderly.
Well, they're preying on everybody.
Your people were using something you were already familiar with and trusting. Same thing with him.
Right.
They're using things that are familiar enough that you think, oh, okay, so it's okay to go along with this.
Exactly.
But it really does trick older people even worse because they're so lonely and they really want to chat people up on the phone or believe something.
Yeah.
They don't want to make a mistake, and that leads them right down the path.
Or they come from a generation that didn't have to be skeptical of everything like we do.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're underexposed to all the sophistication that's going out there.
Yeah.
True.
Well, the other thing is the consequences of being scammed is that a lot of times with seniors, the family overreacts and shames them when, come on.
Yeah.
It can happen to any
all
of
of us.
us.
Right,
Yes.
right.
We'll be right back with more on Aging Untold.